Before you take your next trip, let's cover some travel tips to have you traveling in style. It's a good idea to have some emergency money hidden in a hollowed-out chapstick tube, or there are even some organizations that sell hollowed-out flip-flops. It's important to keep yourself safe. You can really know some cool self-defense mechanisms. Think of the eyes, the ears, the groin, and the knees as being places where if someone attacks you, you can hit them back. It's important to look at the beautiful scenery of a location whenever you're traveling. You can look at local artwork, and you can just get lost in art galleries and street art, and even historical monuments. You never know what you can find when you walk down the street. Sometimes getting lost, as long as you're safe, isn't always a bad thing. You can find hidden in the wall places that you never expected to look at before. If you're traveling to another country, be conscious of the other locations' religions and cultures. Try to ingrain yourself in that culture so you can really understand what it's like to live there. You can see the different buildings that people would live in, the different languages they would speak, and maybe even the different wildlife that's there as well. It's always important to see the big monuments so you can have those pictures with you for as long as you live to prove that you've been somewhere very special. Pictures are oftentimes the best way to keep track of your trip. They're the best and the cheapest souvenirs. So the first thing you should pack when you travel is your camera. Ask to take pictures of locals. That gives you a great idea of what the culture's like. Now let's talk about food. Food is so important, and you can get street food from local vendors that is delicious from many different cultures, like Indian food, Mexican food, or even just simple American hot dogs. This food is often much cheaper, and most of the time it's safe to eat. Plus, you may meet someone who knows the city very well. Food is a really important part of a person's culture. Besides food, language is of course an important part of the culture. You can have more job opportunities, and you can have a greater tolerance for the religion and for the other person's culture. So it's great to be bilingual, or it's great to at least know little greetings in another language, even if it's just hello, goodbye, thank you. These things will really help you when you're traveling abroad, even if you're nowhere near fluent. Now, after you've traveled, whether abroad or to another city, you want to keep track of where you've been. You've probably met some new friends and had a great time. So think about a pen pal. Maybe you can keep talking to the person that you've met.